for takeoff runway tree 5 right Beechcraft 1 Lima Lima.
Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that livery. Good evening, everybody. I'm VB Snow, and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulators. So we are on runway 35 right at the Reno-Tahoe International Airport, and we're in the Beechcraft King Air, registration number November 961 Lima Lima, and we're going to be taking just a quick jaunt over here to the airport over in Truckee, just to kind of, you know, get the basics of what we got going on here. I was going to say, you can stop beeping at any time. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw her into full throttle. And I actually have a throttle at which I can throw it into, 80 knots. I would say, did that lift off just by itself? Alright, gear coming up.
Reno-Tahoe Beechcraft November 961 Lima Lima, continue for north departure.
Flaps up. Bring the engine down a little bit. Why does it think I'm on approach? Well, that's kind of a steep bank. I probably could have taken that back a few notches. So anyway, like I said, we're flying over to Truckee. I know it probably wants me to fly to a way higher altitude, but I'm honestly probably just going to be following Interstate 80 all the way out. We're flying over downtown right now. That's the Circus right down there at the bottom left. It's just coming out, going out of view. I think I can see the UP main there. Yeah, that's 4th Street crossing Keystone. That's the Keystone interchange right there. Okay, yeah. So we're right where we need to be. We're right over I-80. Yeah, that makes it easier. You can actually see what I'm doing now.
Approach Beechcraft November 961 Lima Lima is type Beechcraft King Air 5 miles northwest of Reno, 5,600 feet. Request flight following. Beechcraft November 9er.
Pretty sure that's Rob Drive right there.
Squawk 6005. Squawk 6005 Beechcraft 1 Lima Lima. Beechcraft 1 Lima Lima radar contact 6 miles west of Reno, 5,800 feet. Altimeter 29.902. Roger, Beechcraft 1 Lima Lima.
We are still going hella fast. It's kind of nice having the control setup that I have, because I am actually using a HOTAS system. I've got the Logitech X52 HOTAS. It's got the joystick and a separate throttle. I got this from a friend of mine who was getting rid of it and didn't need it anymore. So I use this exclusively for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Anything else that needs a joystick, as you saw in the the third episode of Tacky on the Fringe that I did, you know, after coming back to it for the first time in 7 years. For everything else that needs a joystick, I've got a Thrustmaster T16000 that I was gifted for my birthday? Yes, birthday. couldn't remember if it was Christmas or birthday, but yeah, I've got the Logitech X52 HOTAS that I'm using for exclusively Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I'm very much enjoying it. I suppose I could take the trim down a little bit. Maybe not that much, but... Alright, I don't believe we've fully crossed into California yet, but we are pretty close. I'm pretty sure it's just around this curve that we get into California. Like I said, we're just going to follow Interstate 80 all the way over to Truckee. I'm going to need to drop some speed at some point. Set flaps at 20 to try to bleed off some of this speed. Yeah. That definitely bled off some of the speed. Now, I am by no means a professional at this. I am very much... Okay, that did nothing to... Like, as soon as I put the flaps back, I immediately went back up to... Let me set throttle to about 40%. But yeah, I'm gonna need to bleed off some of this speed eventually. Like, I'm going way too fast. This Truckee is not that far. Like, as you can see, we're already, less than 6 miles, or a little over 6 miles as the crow flies. 500. Oh, shut up. Yep. Still over 80. And then once we actually get into like the Truckee town limits, I will circle around, start bleeding off some of my speed, and then we'll make a landing attempt on runway 11. I believe this is Hirschdale Road we're coming over now. Maybe I shouldn't have picked the King Air for this. Shut up. Okay, I think this is the... Yeah, this is the ag checkpoint we're coming over now, except the ag checkpoint doesn't exist here for some reason. Or maybe it does. Okay, it does, it just didn't populate for whatever reason. But yeah, there's an agriculture checkpoint right there where they check for, like... Make sure you're not bringing in, like, invasive plant species and crap. Like, okay, yeah, I need to... Okay, well, I'm bleeding off a little bit of speed. Okay, yeah, there's the airport.
Tower
So
Beechcraft November 9er 61 Lima Lima is 2 miles northwest 6,500 feet with India to land.
Beechcraft November 9er 61 Lima Lima Tower. Altimeter 29er, decimal 9er 2, wind calm fly straight in runway 11. Beechcraft Beechcraft 1 Lima Lima, wind calm, clear to land runway 11.
Fly straight in runway 11 Beechcraft 1 Lima Lima.
Okay. Drop the landing gear. So flaps to 20. Oh god. I missed the approach entirely, so you know what? You know, I'm just gonna cut power entirely. Throw flaps to 40. Bleed off all of this speed. Well, that was supposed to put me in reverse.
Next taxiway.
Alright, and here we are. We're on the ground at Truckee. So, taxi.
Beechcraft 1 Lima Lima, contact ground on 118 decimal tree.
Going to 118 decimal tree Beechcraft 1 Lima Lima.
Can I help you guys? Okay, let's just drive straight through my wing. That frickin' works. That. And I'm assuming it's just having us taxi here to the GA ramp. So, you know, that wasn't the greatest landing in the world, but it worked. So, you know what? I'm not going to knock it. I definitely need some more practice with this game. Like, that's for sure. Alright, and stop. Parking brake applied. What does that say? Oh, that's all I had to do? To get it to shut off? Are you serious? Okay, whatever. Okay, so that was just a short little video there for Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, quick jaunt from Reno to Truckee. A drive I make all the time in my own vehicle. So that's always fun. You know, kind of fun to see it from a different perspective. So that's going to be this video. If you want to see more Flight Simulator content from me, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.